got that magic. And I think Whale put it as that magic. I don't know. I can't remember what, but Whale made a very good point. What are you asking, Liru?
So I'm assuming the VIP can't leave that zone.
I don't know.
Probably. Or their goal is to leave that zone. Wait, so what's the deal? It's assassination, not extraction. So Green 4's hot HVT has to be killed for Blue 4 to win.
Yes.
Also,
do you see that?
Real quick, Dawn, if you're listening, can you come back in my chat, please? Go ahead. Sorry. That was it.
Don, don't. You're mine. Please don't give him any more attention than you need to. 025088. I never noticed that, but that is Osama bin Laden's compound. The triangle with the extra line. Yeah.
It is pretty close to it. And yeah, they did
I
some
built
extra
it
stuff
a
to
few
it, so it
years
looks like they actually
ago.
did. I asked Nemesis even if he recreated it, but no.
No, he said we're using Anaze, which now I know what he means by it. Because that is... Nice. I built this compound for an op a few years ago. And I remember every detail about it. And yeah, that one's pretty fucking spot on in my opinion. Neat. And we have someone named Osama Be Happy in my chat. Ah, it's perfect. I love it.
I miss the days when Osama bin Laden
Also,
was
you
an
can't
ally
call
of
it
the US against
Taliban
communism.
music. You have to call it Afghanistani music now.
No, we moved on from Teen Titans. Who wants to talk about the housing market in Britain?
Look at the
I mean, the housing market everywhere is screwed right now.
Like you're talking to someone who's looking to rent a house and someone who just bought a house. You
Hell
want to
yeah.
talk about just fucking scouring. Why the fuck are you giggling, you British fuck? Fucking take this seriously.
Toxic?
Not as toxic as a fucking Englishman.
It's called Durka
Sorry,
Durka.
how's that Empire coming along?
Oh my god.
Why are you giggling? You sound like fucking Beavis and Butthead stuck together with half the IQ of either.
Stuck together.
Stuck.
Fuck's sake. Is boom boom music okay? That's a great way to put it. Yeah, my co-commentators are a little, yeah. It's interesting. Well, we're just waiting for things to push through. I know Nem is giving the brief right now on how this is going to work.
Yeah.
You know what's really funny, though?
What?
Not Dream.
Thanks.
You know the cat and mouse? I just realized, you know the cat and mouse op I was working on?
Yep.
This is the same exact sector. Where, so you know the
Night mission.
you know the cover map module that controls, you know, the outside is shaded and the inside's covered?
Yeah.
This is like I submitted my mission to Nemesis. And he also said that air assault would be too hard for the.
So I'm not part of that section of the FNF staff. So please do not say anything to me. Please.
Half of this mission is cat and mouse.
It's not my job.
Interesting.
I'm going to refrain from humming.
This
Liru,
is.
I think we need to revisit that Chinese.
This is half of my mission.
DMC op, where
Just
Nemesis is in the. Really makes you think.
Interesting.
Just. Yeah. So really looking forward to this new mission. Assassination. Yeah.
We actually have 3 targets.
Who came up with
and Maz.
Who came up with the assassination game mode, by the way?
Please don't ask me any questions.
It's a really good Osama bin Laden compound, though.
FNF EU. Yeah. 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 Stop humming.
It's a nice compound right here, though.
Curious. Yeah. This isn't exactly like Osama
Oh
bin
yeah,
Laden's
not
compound.
nowhere near, but you know, it's a pretty good rendition. I appreciate it.
It's a mock-up.
For what you can build in Arma 3.
Yeah, without going too, you know,
Too
hog
crazy.
wild with it.
Yeah.
Ooga booga. Ooga booga.
It's gonna hydrate, damn it.
So, anyone gonna do the thing?
What thing?
The thing where you read the thing, and then read out the things.
Overview.
And then the things.
All right, do you want to start with attackers or defenders first?
Attackers.
All right, let's go over to
attackers
Blue
are gonna
4.
be a Blue 4 Spec Ops force. We see them rocking black camo gear, M4s, M16s. Pretty much what we saw last round with them with Blue 4. I'm actually seeing a decent amount of M16s just at a cursory glance. Matt is going to be the Carl Gustav. We have the sniper who is going to be Dryden for this one. Rocking, yeah, I think that is the M2010. I think the green 4-1, the other, or in that last round was something different, but I don't know what. Either way, nice long range precision rifle, and with 4IB taking Blue 4 X-ray, they're going to be pretty good at whatever they do. I got faith in them. Otherwise, saw some 240s.
Sorry about that. I just went in and requested they remove my mission maker tags.
Actually, ooh, interesting. So Bendel and Parks, instead of having the Mark 14s, they have MP7s with suppressors. So they're definitely geared for more close range combat, meaning that Dryden is going to be the only one really for long range precision shooting.
Honestly, I think that's a better call here considering the compound.
Yeah, they'll be great once they breach into that place. So they could probably set up,
no, it's
Dryden
PvP.
up on a hill somewhere,
Osama.
do an
All these are
Overwatch or
players.
some kind of rooftop, and then have Bendel and Parks push in with those MP7s.
I hope Dryden's night optic is, is compatible with night vision, because otherwise that would be a little awkward.
Oh, it
It'd be
totally
really
is.
funny if it wasn't.
That scope totally isn't.
Oh,
Which means
balls.
that they're gonna have to. Well, I hope they pop
It's
players.
it's a little lit outside to
Skill
make it
issue.
work. I mean, the moon is mostly out, so I could
Yeah,
still see it
plus-
work, but
It's got wish you.
real everyone.
Otherwise, as far as assets, we saw a number of helicopters. Let me go back over here so I can tell you what they are. We have 2 little birds and
Wow.
2 Chinooks. So those
I
little
was
birds will
not
probably be
expecting
given
to see that.
X-Ray and Command, if I had to guess, and then the Chinooks will be with the other, with the majority of the forces. And we actually have Leah as one of the helicopter crews.
This is 0 Dark
Nice.
30 Electric Boogaloo.
Is she flying?
I
No, Greg's flying.
You want me to break down the Blue 4 roster now?
please before I lose my mind.
Stark's commanding,
Fuck you.
which I would have never expected to see, but Stark, who is, for people that don't realize, one of the people we watch because he makes really good plays on his own, is now commanding an entire side of FNF, so that's pretty nice. That's allowed 4IB to also take the X-Ray group, so we'll see what they do. Again, it was mentioned Dryden has that 338 Lapua marksman rifle, and his 2 suppressed guys are rocking 40-round MP7s, which at closer ranges like what is going to happen in Osama bin Laden's compound. I think that's a better call.
Osama bin Laden.
Right. We have Jonathan, McCarthy, Amber the Stars, Solomon, some good players up in Alpha HQ. Alpha 2 has Abraham Hark, Rodrig, which I know Falcon enjoys immensely. Some other players within Alpha 2 going down. We've got Coalition under Bravo 1 with Tanaka in there. Jib Style. It's important to note Tanaka, by the way, because he won the last round for Blue 4. Jib Style, Olaf, basically AA players in Bravo 2 with Nordic Prophet, one of the fan favorites because he is an avid viewer, and now he's playing on the ground. And we have 1RW under Charlie, Norris under Charlie 2 with the rest of his group, which I believe are... Is it still the 29th ID? I could be wrong there, but they're taken under Charlie 2 there. Dooley and Notbay playing on the ground with Ultralord and Flex. Dooley and Notbay, 2 really good players to watch. And then Delta 2 with the WCR, still a relatively new community. Some additional 4IB players flying. Lcpl Liru, as you said, also being part of the flight crews. And then Despo and Syak also flying. So overall, some good players here. We've got one of the great 3 communities in, some good veteran players, but we have the top 2 communities on the other side. Speaking of, Barb, why don't you tell us what the other side looks like?
Sure thing. We got a little bit of time, so I would like to mention the reason that we focus a little bit on Tanaka is that Coalition really enjoys their PvP, or as they call them, TVT, team versus team matches, and those ops. So
Not only
That's
that,
why
sorry, go ahead.
well, I was just gonna say like that's why it's so interesting to see them kind of switch from their version, how they do PvP operations, to how
Sam,
FNF
shut
does
up.
it. Personally, it's very interesting. But go ahead, Liru, with your point.
Extra thing I was going to mention is Coalition also hosts an event called CCO, which is a 6-hour PvP event, and they can get very, very brutal, as I can tell you. But a community that would host such an event would obviously be really good at PvP in itself, which is why I consider them one of the better ones, even though their time in FNF has been relatively short. But in their first week of debuting, they kicked a lot of ass. Anyway,
Absolutely.
let's go to Green 4.
I killed 15 people in the
That's
last
cool. Green 4 are going to be using 7.62 AKs as well as last time with Green 4. However, big difference this time is they're looking like they're wearing M88 uniforms. So kind of mocking up as like old Soviet forces for some reason. Don't know why that's the case, but an interesting choice nonetheless. So I'll be rocking that tan or khaki uniform. 7.62 AKs, 7.62 by 54 PKMs, PKPs. The sniper team, let's check them out real quick. We have Lolo with that sniper. And yeah, I think that's actually the T5000 is what it is.
Yes.
So that kind of fluted barrel and that big old muzzle brake is kind of indicative of that. But Lolo's going to be the sniper. Sam and Zero von Litvi rocking
Any Polish players? I don't think so.
AK-74s. And everyone, I think I didn't mention this on Blue 4, but everyone on Blue 4 and Green 4 have night vision. Night vision goggles or nods. So everyone has a bit of kit to deal with the darkness. But
so Laden's Osama, and Bazooka and Mazar is aids, but they're all
HE
objectives,
is going to be,
and we can track them via these symbols.
I've seen some RPG 26s.
It's gonna be a mix of 26s and 32s.
Sevens. No, sevens.
Sevens. Ooh.
Yeah, we see Falcon with an RPG 7. So whoever made this mission is really going for this Soviet vibe.
Nemesis.
Which is interesting. Oh, so Nemesis is the one we go to for stealing Liru's idea.
No comment.
Don't get me wrong, I appreciate the concept though. They're literally doing this Zero Dark 30 style, so.
Oh yeah.
We've got a really cool compound here to work with it too, and it's a pretty good representation for, you know, a video game of the compound itself. Anyway, let's go over the roster. So we have Laden commanding, and funny enough, all three of the members of the command team are the HVI, so I would assume one each represents a point. So if Blue 4 only gets one, or no, Blue 4 has to get all three to win, right, Dream?
Yeah, that's usually how.
Yeah.
Dream can speak more on
all
that.
or nothing.
He can't because he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Can I? Well,
Oh my God.
fucking yeah, probably. They probably have to kill all three of the clear targets. I'm sure we can just kind of guess that.
Okay.
You know.
So all three have to be eliminated from the platoon HQ. X-Ray has players like Patriot, Reaper, Lolo, so a mix of TSB and some veteran players of FNF. We also have under Alpha, which I believe this is the entirety of Alpha Squad. We have a mix of FK, AA, and a few other players, such as where Eric, Tackleberry, and Swola are from. Good players in their own right. Bravo is mostly Scandi Recon, though, with a few extras, such as Kiri from TSB or Nordic Master. No, it's Nordic Lolly. No, Nordic Master. Okay,
what?
Jesus. That is a name. All right. He's from TAS. But important to note that Scandi Recon's here with a large group of players, and they're on the defense, and it's a night mission, and there's a lot of room for them to do maneuvers and whatnot. And then Charlie has a bunch of UTG guys, but Delta has Pepega Pirates. Now, with this being an air assault mission, but ground having two UAZs that are armed, I could see Green 4 just locking down their AO here and preventing any quick rushes from those aircraft to come in. The compound itself is really well defensive, and they've got Pepega Pirates and Scandi Recon together, which usually in the matches where we see Pepega and Scandi versus Coalition, Pepega and Scandi tend to do better when it's a terrain like this and the environment can play to both. So I'd be leaning Green 4 on this one. Go ahead.
I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I feel like if Blue 4 can get a good landing and, like, say they, you know, if they lose one of their Chinooks, I think that's going to be it for them. Those Chinooks obviously carrying, we see 26 piled up into one and going to be about 26 piled up into the other. Now, once they drop them off, they do have the miniguns to provide some kind of orbital casts, but otherwise it is like their main job is transporting that infantry. The little birds, on the other hand, they are the recon ones, and they're going to be operated completely independently by that squad that has them. Actually, no, wait, those guys have pilot helmets. That is, yeah, Blue Hotel 3, Depso, and Sayak going to be the dedicated little bird pilots, excuse me. But they also have the camera pod on the nose of that little bird, so that could be very useful
for recon,
especially if it has especially if it has night vision or thermals enabled on it. But I think if Blue Fort can get a good landing
like that,
all of their forces relatively close to the area of interest, then I think they'll be set. But if they lose one of those Chinooks, or if they get shredded really early on, I think Green 4 have a solid chance to defend against this.
I can't lie, seeing one of those choppers get down like in the early game would be incredible.
Bubba.
Just 26 guys just slaughtered.
Yeah, that would be the game right there. So I'm sure
a lot of
Stark running it as Platoon HQ, I'm sure he has enough intuition that he's not going to land in there, like inside the compound, and try and just like mass assault them. Granted, I guess technically he could if you like just landed both super close and they went for a really quick charge and like, you know, shock and awe kind of thing.
Stark is an aggressive player. Now, obviously, I've never seen him command before personally, and I don't think any of us have. Tell me if I'm wrong. I don't know if he's an aggressive commander. So it just depends on if his play style molds into his commanding style.
So I'm only gonna. Sorry. I would imagine they're going to use the little bird to do recon of the LZ first and then send the Chinooks in. He is having a few people dismount from the Airvix, though. I wonder what he's going to do with them. Either he's repositioning them, more than likely repositioning them to the other Chinook. And there is still a spot on that little bird.
About 25 seconds before the game starts.
Yeah. What's your prediction saying, Liru?
About 200,000 on green 4, 100,000 on blue 4.
Damn, I got a 83 to 17% split, 83% going to blue 4, so see how accurate my chat is. They're 1 for 1 for tonight. Here's the mission start.
I wonder how they'll play this, because the Chinooks are just loud as fuck, so landing anywhere south, north, or wherever, they're most definitely going to be heard. So it'll be interesting to how far they choose to land their troops.
Literally like 2 clicks away and I can still hear it.
Jorah the Explorer is joining.
Thank you for reminding me to hydrate. I appreciate it.
Excuse me.
Rip Jorah.
Poor Jorah the Explorer.
He just wanted to explore.
Schwiper, no swiping.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Schwiper, no swiping.
Striker, no striking.
Jesus.
Let's give him a
Otherwise, I
warm
do like
welcome,
that I'm
shall we?
seeing some green 4 elements going into the closest fob. That would be an obvious landing choice. But we're going to have to see where blue 4 decides to pull its force. And actually, we have 2 Chinooks going in 2 different areas here.
Well, yeah, Greg's flying extremely low and slow right now. Being careful. The other hotel's speeding up a bit. But both flying extremely low.
Yeah. As long as they're flying low and fast and not low and slow. But even then, low and fast could still be susceptible to a nice RPG shot. I feel like Falcon would be that kind of lucky guy.
Thanks,
to
Mod.
just
I appreciate it.
one shot, take down like most of a platoon.
So I'm at the fob, and I can already hear the Chinooks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, those things are loud as fuck.
Yeah,
They
you can
know
hear
they're
them from like
coming.
2 clicks away. Here's some shots. I think Green Force trying to shoot out the lights in their compounds.
Yeah, which I guess I kind of get. Where are they going with this Chinook? They do have to land inside the zone, so I guess they're doing one on the north, one on the west. And looks like... Did T5 Bay get left behind?
Let's
Oh,
give
no.
him a warm welcome,
What the?
shall we?
Final
Who?
Duster T15 is back.
Yeah,
in
he
base.
was AFK.
Oh, Pog.
I don't know, fight in the
He's
dark.
Probably asking if he can take the little bird.
Yeah, he did just mount it.
Going to do.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
So there's going to be a pincer here. And the little bird is dropping it in a lay low.
Oh, they're parachute dropping?
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, so imagine,
oh, no.
god. Oh no. Okay, they all
we-
pulled. They all pulled. So one of them pulled a bit early.
The rest
rest
got,
Did pretty
honestly,
well.
yeah, did it accurate to a lay low, so.
Who pulled early? Who is that? Name and shame.
I mean, they all
Pogs.
landed pretty much the same time. I've seen much worse.
Yeah,
parachutes.
as have I.
I have seen much worse.
Yeah, nice
So
prediction,
that
Red
was
Hot.
not
You
bad
nailed
at
it.
all.
So now I'd imagine Blue 4 is going to use the little bird in the AO to do recon. Maybe one of the Chinooks is going to go back and pick up T15. But otherwise, a really nice pincer being deployed here. Now it's just up to Green 4 to answer it. And it looks like we are seeing some forces heading to the southwestern pincer here. They're currently on the southeastern side of the AO itself. And recon's a little in the middle.
Oh. I just want like Blue 4 recon to just annihilate Osama bin Laden. Oh, and one of them's already fired their anti-air and they've been around. And those things, if I'm not wrong,
yeah.
I can't remember. Do they have night
do have
vision?
night vision.
They have night vision, but no thermal.
Yep.
It's one life. All of these rounds are one life, which makes it even more important to make sure you pick and choose your battles properly. So one of the Chinooks, coax on the southwest has actually broken its rotors.
Very good.
Neat.
Beautiful.
It's a stealth insertion.
Koak is just sitting in there.
He's chilling, probably grabbing an ice cream. He's actually floating on his seat. There's another guy here, too. One floating,
There
one
is.
not so floating. Yeah.
There is. There's only one. Oh. What?
Probably missed him because he was floating. Interesting.
It's just a random dude in there.
I mean, technically, if you want to have a really quiet insert, you just land it and then intentionally break it, and then the engine cuts off immediately.
Yeah, but that crunch might be audible from a distance.
I don't think it makes a crunch, though. It's more just that, like, cuts out.
Yeah, it's like a more of like a mechanical sound, like shutting an engine off. Like it goes, it doesn't crunch when you take out the rows.
So this Chinook now gonna fly right over X-Ray's position. That might cause some trouble.
I think it's just doing orbitals right now in the AO to run distraction.
Banks there lagging out a little bit.
I just kind of want to see the hotel fire.
Dishka opening up, getting a lot of hits.
Oh, that's H2 as well. That's a
Oh!
And the raid on Osama bin Laden's compound has begun. Defend against the Hossop one day, right, Mod? One day.
That's what I mean. They got so scared they popped a flare.
Maybe for a meme op sooner or later. Nafs is now maneuvering in between the two Blue 4 lines here. He is an explosive specialist, so he might have some charges to throw.
This is going to be a slow game.
Well, yeah, because that's kind of their only option. Is either because they don't have any ground assets.
Yeah, I
so
know.
I think it's going to be slow in the beginning, but after we start having first contact, then it's going to start ramping up. We might see some slowdown similar to last round when it becomes like the last straggling groups, but for the most part, it's going to be just a big bout of intense action.
I honestly don't think so. I think it's going to be like last time, but just a lot slower because of the flatter terrain of Anise. This is smaller and more contained firefights.
Just above, well, not just above, but where Eric is for Alpha HQ, someone managed to fire a hunt IR really fucking high up in the sky.
Yep. It's actually by the helicopter right now.
Now I want to
doing
test
these
those things have
orbitals.
collision.
I think they're just looking around. They need to, if they start spraying into this compound. I mean, Leah has the perfect shot on this. She needs to start spraying into this place. Come on.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, got hit.
Yeah, Hawkins bandaging up. And now
Pretty good.
HQ
Pretty good.
messes off a little bit.
That is pretty sexy to
It's
see that
pretty good,
orbital.
pretty good. Nice.
No, it's the M134 miniguns on the side of the helicopter. It's a pseudo AC-130. Alright, Blue 4 getting close to entering the perimeter with their southwestern pincer. They've actually deployed into multiple different groups here.
It's actually a really, really nice plan from Stark. Like, this is, like, just every direction is covered.
Oh, and here we actually have NAFs. Fucking
Yeah, his
NAFs.
MPGs are off.
On the rear
Yep.
of one of the Blue 4 elements. Blue 4 Bravo 2. And Platoon HQ
Okay.
as well. Oh,
Why
no.
is he there? Why?
Yeah, it's more like an AC-47.
Yeah, but that's, you know, that whole... I hope he's been given permission. That's all I'm saying.
Falcon's close by too, and Scandi is in the red zone right on the corner, so I think they're having Falcon and Nafs just scout right now.
No,
And
no,
Nafs gets picked the fuck off.
Immediately by Stark. Great
Of
kill
course
from
it's Stark.
there.
Not anymore.
Because
He's
nah, not today, son.
Nafs was so excited there, I bet.
Oh, it was the AC-47, and that was the
here comes the
AC-130. You saw the 47 used in Vietnam
Back in.
for your
Going straight
spookies.
over. That's a bit of a weird one. Have they got a gun in the back of the...
In the back of the what?
The back of the shin.
No, it's just on the sides. Two M134s on either side.
That's just a really bad vector then. Oh, no, this one's much better. Let her rip, Leah. All done.
Well, I mean, consider from her position, she's looking for ants, and if you look without any icons, it's actually really hard to see anything.
Green 4 shot out all the lights too, so it makes it difficult to track.
I know,
However,
but
you can just
at that
spray
point-
into the
yeah,
compound,
at that
because that's the point of it anyway, so...
I'm not looking for people. I'm going to spray and hope
Yeah.
it's-
There it is.
Yeah, she's just annihilated.
Yeah, I think she's trying to hit people that go towards the light, in this case Tolly, because last time it was Hawkins.
But, yeah, it's just shoot into the darkness and hit something.
Yeah, with both of those 134 miniguns, I think it would be better if it was just a blind suppression.
Honestly, they gotta be careful with the pilot. Yeah, they gotta be careful with carrying their speed, because
So,
they're honing in on those shots.
Sturm just got annihilated by an RPG into his building. And another one.
Yeah.
Even though he was already dead.
We gotta make sure.
With another RPG, yes.
Why'd they use RPGs?
Well, it worked, didn't it? It worked, didn't it?
So the northern side has started attacking. We're going to see a pretty nasty envelopment here, but if you're trying to take on HVIs, it's supposed to be something like that. We got a flare popped as we see Neruba falling back, but Oddball hot on his 6, and Oddball, I think, is now trying to engage.
Ooh, that grenade. That grenade's gonna be perfect.
Great kill from that grenade.
Grenade.
A lot of fire now going on that Chinook as it returns.
Now they're going in clockwise motion. So they are kind of alternating the circle.
Duster is really near. I know. See Duster one being AFK at the start of it.
Him also down. So there's about 8 or 9 bandages in the compound itself, so that Vic is doing work.
Oh! Something just went up in flames. Oh no, it wasn't. It was smoke behind a flare.
Yep.
I was on my dish. Looked like an explosion.
Yeah, you just Templar, Nordic, and Carry kind of sandwiched between 2 blue where they meant to be.
Oh, what a trade!
South by Charlie, north of Bravo.
Infidel getting knocked out by
I
Bird.
think, yeah.
This could be Bravo.
Scandy
Pretty much
just
the entire
surrounded and is getting
active
cut
Shenanigans
down.
have now been wiped after the blue forces
Oh.
on both sides just took them on. The last remaining Nemesis Falcon.
The web of forces right now is actually really, really good.
Yeah.
Because we had Scandy Recon try to do some maneuvers to flank people, but because Blue 4 is literally all around them, it doesn't let them get any room to maneuver. I just watched Infidel and Azariah get taken down.
Yeah, this is like Stark has come in here with like
A
big
master
plan.
plan.
Like this is incredible.
Yeah, last up for Scandy is Nemesis and Falcon. That's it. Even yeah, Nimia got clapped too.
What isn't Nimia drunk? Cut us some slack.
I am. But
Yeah.
first night out.
Yeah. I'm fairly certain recorded like leading. Wow. He's come in here.
We're
with
trying to fire an RPG up there.
Oh, I just thought one of the hotels went down, but it's just turning.
We actually have Green 4 X-ray way on the far eastern side, coming up behind Delta 1, Delta 2 from Blue 4. They get into some of these buildings, they might have some good angles.
I don't think they're gonna make it in time. Look
That's
how
what I'm saying,
close.
these buildings.
Yeah.
No, even then.
Yeah,
Tanaka picking
think-
Red Rum off.
Yeah, they may be able to pick up the scratches in the back. This is shaping up to be really.
I love how
really
Flux is
slow,
trying to
really fast
RPG
game,
it.
and Liru and I were right. As soon as contact happens.
Just gonna be non-stop action. We've actually got multiple people unconscious, including one of the HVIs. Maz, it looks like he woke back up though. But we have another guy, I think that's Mello, unconscious on the bottom because now Blue 4 is starting to suppress on the top of that main building in the compound.
We got Abe, Roderick, Oddball, Oskandiri, and Mark.
Ah, Flux, if you still had RPGs, it's stalling like that would have been a great shot.
They do have some entrances to try and.
Ooh. Little lag spike right there.
Position. They might be able to hop over that wall, but we got Spartak hiding in the bushes or in the weeds. There.
Engine just got shot out on the Chinook, but they might be able to auto-rotate it.
This is Greg's expertise.
Oh, it just blew up.
Never mind.
I really need to stop talking about helicopters when they get damaged.
Well then. Liu.
Guess
Leah
it
and
flamed
Skippy
out, but we
with
didn't
G-legs,
see
none
it.
of them have any kills, so I think they got some hits, but
Oh yeah, no, they
Falcon's
they
trying to
did
lone
their
wolf
job.
here.
But here you go. You have a small force. I'm not entirely sure what community they are, but right outside the compound.
yep, Abe, as I talked about 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
All right. 0 dark 30 time.
I'm not sorry.
Well, fuck you.
Call me.
X-ray flanking Blue 4 Delta 1, but they're taking fire from Delta 2. No, actually, it's crossfire from Pepega Pirates. RPG just went through the building from Archrolord. Falcon still on the rear of some of these Blue 4 players. Might catch Cliff out of position.
Ooh, AT.
There's the AT going in now.
Yeah.
Cliff taken out. Norris immediately responding with a grenade. It's a smoke, though.
The small team at the front have now found the no, it's not an entrance into the compound. Don't go in there, guys.
Yeah, they think it is, but it isn't. It's just a
More AT going into Pepega Pirates.
Oh, a nade goes out. Oh, that could...
They have to keep the HVIs in this
that's
zone,
a
and there's so
really
much
lucky
blue
grenade.
for in
I
there.
don't
It's
know
better
why
off
they
if they
got
just
thrown,
keep them
but-
in there, to be honest.
We're just gonna hope it was perfectly innocent reasons.
Falcon pulling back.
I'm sure it was. It's probably because all the smoke and they're just like being a little bit panicky.
Well, Willow, the defenders won the first round. This round, it's leaning to the
Well, we have
offense.
Yeah, Ultralord and Flex are starting to move in on the rear of Vega Pirates now.
Patriot up on the building over to the east of Delta 1, Delta 2.
Both sides have NVGs, yes.
I don't know. This still could go either way.
Yeah, Blue 4 have like loads of guys here, but they're all split up sort of between each other.
I think this is actually going to be... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say before you know, Pepega Pirates and all that, they're garrisoned, but Blue 4, while they have one huge force on one side, the ones on the other side are now starting to break
Well, the
apart.
problem I'm seeing for Blue 4 right now is that they
It is a
have
pretty
one
nasty encirclement here.
place, and that is where Oddball, Rodrig, and Unskandari are pushing in now.
Also, please keep
This
telling me to
one
hydrate,
entrance is
guys.
all they can
Hydration's
do is
important.
watch.
But they also don't have anything watching, and right now,
That's
Roderick
blue on
Oddball,
blue.
yeah, they're getting blue on blue by
By
Timac.
Timac. Yep.
Bro, your
So he-
uniforms are black.
Well, he's
Thank you,
looking through
JY.
green nitrogen
Oh yeah, no,
bubbles.
he is. I'm not looking for a nod right now. I'm using the light function.
Yep. More hunt tires are going in the air, so I'm not sure who's popping them.
Well, if they're green force,
Oh,
they're
you're
gonna see
right.
this,
One-
the force just on the outside of their doors.
Maz is dead, by the way. One of the HVIs.
Oh.
He
So
got
you
picked
have-
off, I think, in the side window, potentially by Delta 2.
You have Callie and Jordan watching this door.
this
and if
massive
Oddball
blue
decides
four
to
push, though.
open it,
We have
He's
Tolly standing in the middle of the open.
oh, another AT goes in, and here come the huge blue full force.
I'm not sure if Green 4 can repel all of them.
That's my whole point.
Yeah, but look at the amount of smoke. Oh my god, look at the amount of
Oh,
smoke.
not Bay. Not Bay, no. Why?
Oh my
Why are
god.
people just shooting?
What happened?
Not Bay just killed down Rodriguez. Yeah, Rodriguez.
Oh god.
And I think some others too. Yeah, Not Bay's on -1. Gonna be on -2 if Rodriguez back up. And now just all this.
And
Oh my god.
He gets killed by Eric with Julie now running up to avenge him.
How is he able to see? Well, he's got some silhouettes. Okay, that's fine.
And he runs up to Eric. Julie misses shots,
Nice.
but Eric gets some good shots off on him. Oh my god, I can barely see what's going on.
Yeah, there's so much smoke. Hey, Will, thanks for the
I've got my
13-month resub at tier 3, my man.
flashlight thing on and the
Hope you keep
smoke is
enjoying the
just-
operations. I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario.
Jesus.
Not sure if there's blue on blue right there.
Thermals.
Fuck no.
X-ray for Green 4 starting to fold in. Pepega Pirates actually being walked up on by a single guy. Ultralord taking out the one Pepega Pirate guy that was coming up to him. Falcon still on the rear harassing the Charlie element, and he is now being joined by Templar, but...
Oh, Dryden gets
And
caught.
Nemesis also flanking around.
Dryden's on
Parks-
4 kills though.
Parks gets 2 kills with his MP7.
Nice.
God.
Go for a third on ACR
Great
here.
shot by Nem.
Gets it.
I swear I just heard a BB.
Nem getting a kill. Gets caught in a reload because Barton vaults the wall. But Nem gets taken out by Barton.
6 Green 4 around the HVIs. No real effect either.
Hey, T-Flag, thanks for the 5-month resub, my man.
Hope
Hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario.
MP7 pushing in now.
Why does he have an MP7?
We talked about this at the beginning of the fucking
It's because X-Ray for Blue 4 have suppressed MP7s.
Okay, that was the beginning of the game. A while ago, I clearly didn't hear it. Also, it doesn't say his team above his name.
Oh, Bazooka.
Ooh, great.
Holy crap. Blinding light. Bazooka's not able... No, excuse me. The Bazooka's able to get the kill on the guy because he wasn't able to see in because now it's all freaking bright as hell.
He still got his nods on too.
He needs to get to the next floor.
And there goes Bazooka. That was one quick fucking round.
Jesus.
All right. Okay.
Holy fuck.
Christ alive. That was... We're done with this before like 6:30.
That was literally a 21-minute round.
So apparently Leah only had 500 meters of view distance. That's
Holy
why she wasn't shooting, because she couldn't even see the buildings.
Oh my god.